Welcome to the 21culture podcast. Your boy Marion. I'm back with another podcast. You know, I've been doing episodes and interviews for the past 3 weeks, but I'm back with a podcast. You know, it's grateful to do a live podcast. Y'all going to cover up for the audience for today. This is the first one in the books, and you know, it's more to come. And I know I just give the guy, you know, without him, none of this is possible. So I just want to, you know, give glory to him. And you know, this is the first live one, so it's a guest I got with me today. I got my boy Corey.
Yo.
You know, you do, you know, pictures, you know, anything with photographing, he hey, hit at him. Yeah. My boy Neil at Morehouse, you know, for a ride. Yeah. And my boy Jwalt, you know, content creator, he be with the design, you know, clothes and stuff like that. So like, how y'all doing mentally today?
I'm good mentally, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in a good space right now.
I'm in a great space, twin. School over with for Christmas break, man.
Nah, for real, that's
man, we made it, man. If you went to college, man, you made it through this first semester, twin. I applaud you, twin. I promise you I do.
I thought that first semester was gonna be crazy.
He said that for real. Oh God.
I ain't experienced that one.
I'm doing good, man. I can't complain. That's what I like to say to everybody. I can't complain on what I'm doing right now.
Facts.
What's the best moment this year for y'all? You know, since we coming out to the end, you know, 2024, literally like, it's not even around the corner no more, it's right in front of us. So like, what's the biggest moment, the best moment, you know, happened this year for y'all?
I'm gonna let y'all go for right. Everybody look at me.
Start off with you, Neil.
God, why gonna start with me, man? All right, for sure. Man, I'm gonna say going to college in general, twin. Like, it's just been like a new experience, like in every way, twin. Like, everything changed for real, it really did. But I feel it changed for the better. And you know what I'm saying? I really look forward to like the journey continuing for sure. Yeah.
Alright, go ahead, Jwalt. I'll go last.
You gonna go? I was over here trying to think of something. Like,
Me too, cause like
at the same time, bro. Like I think the most thing that mean the most to me this whole year is just failing and learning how to fail. You see what I'm saying? And learn how to do it the right way so you can see a win out of it. I feel like that's probably the biggest thing for me this year.
Okay, cool.
bro, why you take my answer? Oh God, I should have said the same thing. Cause the year been good, but it's like you had your moments where you had to learn those lessons, like where like everything ain't gonna be good all the time.
Yeah.
You gonna have those moments.
I feel like I can speak on it too. My biggest, you know, I say my best moment is probably going to school. Like really, and that follows into my next question. Like, what's the biggest lesson this year? And I feel like my biggest lesson was going to school for sure. Like I learned a lot, being on my own, being my own man, learn how to be your own company, and really just learning, you know, new ways about yourself. Because when you're on, you don't got nobody to talk to, and you in that room by yourself, and it's just you, yourself, and them thoughts. Like it's a different ball game, and you gotta know how to manage those thoughts, know how to manage yourself, and know how to really not only go into a dark place and tell yourself like, you know, it's better days to come. Like, yeah, I feel like this in the moment, but you know, 20 minutes later, I could be straight. You know, I can put myself in a better mindset. So I feel like I said, let's move on to my next question. Like, what's your biggest lesson this year?
I feel like my biggest lesson this year has just been like being able to understand that what's going on up here inside my head is a war, and it is a continuous war. Every day is going to happen. Like every day is not going to be a good day. Every day is not going to be a bad day. So that's why when we was talking earlier, I was saying like I don't want to be happy and I don't want to focus on having fun no more. I just want to be proud. I want to live for everybody around me to be proud of me, and I want to be proud of me at the end of the day. So I feel like my biggest thing that I learned is just learning how to be proud of myself.
That's cool.
I feel like it's the same for me, like what Jwalt said, like learning how to be like happy at like the moment that you at. Because I feel like at this point in my life right now, like being in college, like you see like people like from all walks of life, like people that's rich, people that's poor, especially like where I'm at, like with Spelman and Morehouse, like it's a lot of folks there with like money, and like they already came in with like motion. Like people come in with like, I already got like 1 million on TikTok, 1 million on like YouTube and stuff like that. Like these really people that I'm around a lot, and like seeing them have that like already coming in, I feel like in the beginning it was like, it felt like I need to step my game up, right? But I feel like I'm good where I'm at. I learned like to like really like reflect on where I am, because like I'm down on a full ride scholarship. Like we good, like everything good in my life for real. Like so like just slow down and like really take it in.
Yeah. Like being grateful for what you got.
See what I'm saying? That's it.
I feel like biggest lesson this year I learned was being like financially disciplined. That was like my biggest thing this year, like how to really learn how to manage my money and like be disciplined with the money that I do have. Cause like it had got to the point where like I got low here and there, but it was like I had to realize like, nah, I can't just spend every dime I get. Like you got other things to live for, like for sure.
You ain't lying, twin.
Like it's bigger than. Well, I started thinking about it like this, like what
I
is
got
money?
you.
Like, what is money to you at the end of the day? Like, because the definition of money, time, and energy of another person. So it's like, what is money to you? And does that bring value to you? Because the only thing money is bringing value to other people.
Facts.
Yeah, that moves on to our second topic, personal growth. And what's the thing that people misunderstood about, you know, personal growth, and look over that? And I feel like it starts with you. Like, I feel like you can't better someone else and you ain't bettering yourself. So what's something that, you know, people need to look more into about themselves?
I feel like personal growth is personal. So when you're thinking about it like that, you just can't. I feel like nowadays we're just too open with what we're thinking to everybody, to let everybody know, to kind of make a conversation almost, and not being like cherishing those thoughts. You see what I'm saying? Because even what I thought about when I started doing recently, like I have a goal board and stuff that I write on in my room, and like people that come in my room, this is like when people are seeing your goals and seeing what you're doing and seeing what you want to do, it makes it more not real. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not a dream anymore. So it's a constant battle. I feel like.
I feel you.
I ain't gonna lie to it. I forgot the question.
What's something that people misunderstood about personal growth?
Alright, so like I feel like what Jwalt said, like people like they real like open with their life. So like if you see somebody on social media like they're 18 with a Hellcat, you know, like, and you 18, you ain't got no Hellcat. You like,
What's up, bro?
what's up? Oh, he is 18 with a Hellcat. What you doing? But look, y'all gotta let me keep going. Gotta let me cook. So like that's just their journey. Like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta respect your journey, cause like your Hellcat coming for sure, bro. Like it's coming. Like even if you 16, like it's coming. And yours could be there at 18. You never know. Like it happened differently from different folks. So I feel like that's like really part of like personal growth. Like learn to like step back into like appreciate your journey, twin. That's it.
Yeah.
Piggyback off that, I feel like a lot of people get too caught up in what other people got going on and trying to live their lifestyle instead of like living for themselves. Like I feel like everybody, like what people see on social media nowadays, that's what they try to make their life instead of like just being them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ever sit back and think like, if social media wasn't created or anything like that, like would you want what you want?
Yes, all the time.
Everything that you want in your life and that you see other people have, like the Hellcat for an example, is like, would I even want a Hellcat if social media wasn't real? And I didn't see an influencer, rapper, or I didn't see somebody with a Hellcat, would you still want it? So it's like I said, what does money bring to you? Is it value? Like, does money bring value to you?
For sure though. That's real on
Like,
God.
what if social media didn't like? And we ain't gonna talk about that. We won't talk about that.
If social media didn't exist, if social media didn't exist, a lot of people wouldn't like what they like and what they
But I
want.
feel
Really,
like social media, like, it messes with your personal growth. Because even me, I'm not perfect, and I promise you I'm not. But like, looking at social media, and I feel like it's just having that discipline of knowing, like, I can't keep looking at this every day. Or
Facts.
unfollowing certain people because you know that's not what you want to see on your timeline anymore.
Yeah.
That's not you anymore. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like social media has like a big impact on personal growth.
Yeah, most definitely. Who is someone that inspires y'all to keep going hard each and every day?
I'm gonna let y'all take this first.
Somebody that inspired me to keep going every day, it's my mom for sure. Because I really do like, it's a lot of things that I want to do for my mom. Like, my mom, she not hurting, like, she not in need for nothing for sure, but like, I feel like I need to be the one to like take her on like her first, like, you know what I'm saying, like vacation and stuff like that, like buying her a bag, sending her bread, like, we talking about big bread though, like, not no $100, like, I'm talking about thousands, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's all good, man, like, we straight now, like, you can chill. That's really one thing. And then like, also my nephew, I feel like he look up to me a lot, and I feel like, you know, like, I gotta make the way for it, like, I gotta pave a good way for him, like, have some good footsteps for him to follow. Like, so he gonna make his own path, but like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's low-key up to me to like, start it off for him, like, give him something to look up to.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead, Toy.
you want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd say for me, the person that inspired me the most, my dad. Like seeing him being like where he at in life and still getting up every day, working hard the way that he do, and like not letting like what he got already like make him like, nah, I don't want to go to work today and not work as hard. Like that just showed me like it don't matter what I get, how far I get in life, like forever get up and work hard, cause ain't nothing gonna come like by itself for free. Like you gotta work for that, like for sure.
For sure. He get to it. Oh yes. Hardy Enterprise. Man.
But nah, like I can't like, and of course like I look up to my parents and I look up to people, but I can't find somebody that inspires me, man. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, like the only person that inspires me is me. Because like seeing me do better and seeing like looking at the goals that I write down and looking at them knock off. This is what you doing this week. Knock it off. I feel like that's more inspiring than anything like somebody else can do, just because that's actually me.
Yeah.
Like I'm inspired by my parents, but at the same time I can't be my parents. And I can't live the life that they live. So it's like knowing that this is my life, like it's just hard to find inspiration. Like I ain't gonna lie, I do find not inspiration. I was gonna say the wrong word. Not inspiration, but definitely just being inspired by somebody is kind of harder for me to do like now in this stage of my life.
Yeah, I feel you. And I'll speak on that too. I feel like, honestly, it really changed though. Like, I feel like, I know my mom, like, I look up to my mom, you know, she like, I see her going to work, working, you know, 3 jobs, got her own business. She doing her own thing on the side, and she working non-stop. Like, she working right now. So it's just like seeing that, it's just like, I know I got no choice to like be the best I can. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say like, like she inspired me, but it was just like, if she can do it with everything she got going on, I can do it. I don't gotta pay no bills. I got a roof on my head. I'm going to school. Like, I mean, I can't complain. So it's just like for her, they got had 3-4 jobs, whatever she do. You know, coming home, she got her own business. She going back out, do this and do that. It's just like, I mean, I can't complain. I can't be like, I don't want to go to school. I want to go to practice. Like, I don't want to do this podcast. Like, I don't want to DJ. Like, I can't even say that because she out here, you know, busting her head, you know, to get what she can get.
So that make you want to work harder.
You know what I'm saying? And even like all her kids grown, but in the day, it's like she still going out here hustling, getting that money, like, regardless what going on.
Shout out to me, Alicia, man.
Nah, for real. Then like another person, I see my brother. Like my brother, 27. He a APD in Atlanta, police officer. Like dude making money. Like, he got a wife, got a child. Like getting his house built right now. Just like he set the standard. Like, dude, 27 years old, got a whole family, making like more. He making. I would say he making more than my mom, and he's 27. Like. So it's just like he set the bar. Now like I know I gotta strive, I gotta be the best I can. Like I mean, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like that's her brother, and he, you know, I'd be like, let me hold a couple
Gotta step up, you know what I'm saying?
Let me hold a good money, man. Like,
well, let me ask you this because it just came to my head. But like, do you judge the way you're inspired? Like the way you're inspired by somebody, do you judge it based off like you said, like how much money they making or like the success? Because at the same time, like what I started thinking about is just like, what type of person are you? Forget the tangibles and everything else like that. Like what type of person are you, and can I look up to you in that aspect? Like you're a great person. Like I look at you and Marion, I'll be like, this guy is a great guy. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like that's what it kind of look for versus how much you making. And, I'm like telling you, like, and I think it's so easy for me not to make it a gospel or a Christian podcast. But it's so easy for me to believe in God because I can see all the evil in the world. You see what I'm saying? And I know everything has an opposite. So it's just like knowing that you got to keep going.
No, for real. I speak on what you just said. Like, I feel like being the person who you are, I think it speaks more than what you're making. Like, I feel like if you're a bad person, nobody not going to hang around with you, regardless of what you, whatever, you know, you can have all the money in the world, you can have this and that, but like, if you're a bad person, like, I mean, what can I get from that? You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like, me personally, for me to look up to somebody or me to be inspired by somebody, they gotta be doing the right thing. Because like at the end of the day, you inspired by somebody, you sense in a way, you kind of follow their footsteps. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So like they doing the bad thing, how can you follow them? You on a good track, and you know that ain't gonna work. Yeah. So I speak on that most definitely. Like whoever I look up to, whoever inspired me, is a great person for sure. Because if I'm a great person, I'm gonna look at somebody that's great.
Indeed, that's man.
Yeah, that's it.
Only the sum of the 5 people you hang around.
Nah,
that's
for real.
That's a true.
And it rub off though. It rub off.
Sure.
I feel like bad rub off way worse than somebody that's good. Like,
oh, for sure.
I feel like if you a bad, you know, you doing wrong thing, it's gonna rub off easy on me. Like I'm with you 24/7. Yeah. I'm like, I might well do it myself then. But Neil doing good, it's like, all right, you know, people say I'm trying to do good, It's hard to do good, but it's easy to do bad.
It's so easy to do bad.
That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like mental discipline come into that too, though.
No, for real though. Now, and that goes back to what we just said, like mental health. And like I said, people sleep on mental health. Like people don't know how bad and how like, people are messed up mentally in this world. Like,
yeah.
It's to the point where like I said, you can't trust people. People might, you know, you think they're your bros, and sometimes they be the ones that you never expected.
Literally.
So it's just like, and I feel like this platform. I wanna get you out your space. I wanna see how you really are doing mentally. I wanna get you away from Morehouse. I wanna get you out your content world. I wanna get me out the football field. Get you away from the footage and trying to see how you really are as a person. And that's what more people gonna look up to. They're like, yeah, he a football player. Yeah, he do pictures. Yeah, he do content. Yeah, he doing whatever. But how he is as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
That's gonna take you a long way. And yeah, that's just a good one right there, though. That personal growth for sure. The next topic is relationships. This is a broad thing in this world. Relationships is terrible.
I know everybody thought the same thing. I looked at all the relationships. Everybody just smiled. We gonna
jump to the money question. We gonna jump to the money question.
Money question.
What's the biggest problem with relationships in this generation?
Social media. Social media, yes.
I feel like that's one for sure.
Social media for sure.
Yeah, it influenced like.
But if you say social media, right?
Right.
Then aren't you saying what you was just saying, personal discipline? Cause like if social media, like you said, he said it before. I don't want to cut it. Kanye said some crazy things, and I ain't gonna lie. He said one thing that was true. He said Instagram got you. Yeah. But that's so true. Like,
it is.
Think about it, like, social media is the grasp behind it, but at the same time, I think it's how we grew up and how open it was for it to be separate. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it just wasn't like a lot of people didn't grow up. Like, I was blessed enough to grow up in a household to where my mom and my dad was together my whole life.
Yeah.
But I know in the black community, it's not a lot of people that grew up like that. You see what I'm saying? So knowing that, it's like, how can I fault you? Not saying it was you, but how can I fault you as a black person when you telling me, nah, I gotta go with these females, bro. I gotta go do this, I gotta do that. But that's all you know. Your uncles did that. Mm-hmm. Your older cousins did that. When you was a kid, you was around that. That's all you know. Yeah. So how I'm gonna fault you for that? You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's just the upbringing. I feel like the more we touch the youth, and I feel like that's how we restore the society. Definitely. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I feel like our generation, like I feel like we all you just said, like I feel like we hip to that, like we understand that aspect. So like, I feel like when it's time to raise our kids, like, I feel like we gonna raise a pretty solid individual. At least some of us. Cause it's some folks in our generation, they lost real bad too. They too far gone.
The way our generation is now, I feel like even if they live to even have kids, the way people move these days, especially 18, 21, just like, are you never gonna be able, if you're gonna be here to even have kids, 21 people move these days?
Not even 18, like 15, 16.
Hey, I say about 16, 15, they out of here.
They crashing out, man.
Middle school.
Nah, for real.
I don't know. I guess like we were saying earlier, I think it's really a society thing, bro. If I'm being 1,000% honest with you, bro. And I feel like it's what we allow. Cause I promise you, like if people that's watching the podcast, if they watching it on YouTube, you can literally click off this video and go to the other podcast that when it was just up there, and I wasn't talking like this. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, and that was some months ago. Yeah. And I feel like your mental can just change in some months. So just looking at the world now, of course these kids is crashing out doing this when all we praising is
L5.
You see what I'm saying?
we got a little RT.
When we praise stuff like that, and that's what's like glorified, and that's what's in the media too. Like it looked good. The diamonds, the jewelry, the girls on the yacht. Like it just look good for the rappers to be saying what they're saying. Now they got the whole youth to that kid. They think they really out here doing that drug.
Exactly. They can see it so easily.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like knowing that, I feel like it's a society thing. Like I feel like we really want to fix the world. Like it got to be a group effort. You know what I'm saying? Like
most definitely.
It's easier said than done though, for sure.
For
sure. To y'all, what does I ain't gonna say perfect. Nothing's perfect. I say, what does a relationship should look like to y'all? How should a relationship should be operated?
I feel
like it take maturity. Answering that question. You gotta really tune into being an adult. Answering that question.
Communication.
Patience.
Yeah, most definitely.
Is the biggest word that I learned. Like just patience, and I feel like it's a both sides. Like both sides, females and men, that have to work on patience. Like if we're talking about a real deal relationship, because I'm only 21, but at the same time, I just feel like if I was to hop in a relationship right now, like I have to be patient with her.
Yeah.
And she gonna have to be patient with me because it's like at the end of the day we still young.
Yeah.
So I just never take out that youth and that curiosity of being young and with this. You see what I'm saying? So I just can't really answer that question. That's a good question.
That's a very hard question to answer.
But like he said, patience. You know what I'm saying? I feel like something that's real big is communication. Cause like I'm saying, like if you got like, and then you gotta be like comfortable to communicate with this person.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like if you like get into a relationship and like this person always going off on you or like that's gonna have you like low key scared to communicate, cause like they're just gonna snap on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like if you come in cool, calm, like having patience,
Cool,
you know what I'm saying, chilling and just listen to them. And then like as well as like taking into account that we still young, like even though you want this person to lock in, like okay, you know what I'm saying, you want him to lock in, but he 20. He in college. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff gonna happen. Like, he gonna...
That's one excuse, though. I don't want to say that.
I mean...
Not the excuse, bro. We gotta take it into accountability. You know what I'm saying? Gotta think about it.
But look, though, I feel like another big thing is forgiveness.
Indeed. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Indeed, though.
All that tie into one: patient, communication,
Yeah.
forgiveness. Like, I feel like those are all three big things that, like...
Loyalty.
That's...
I feel like that's the biggest problem.
All right, so like that's why I wish. That's why. All right, so now I can say that. That's why I wish we had.
He said, "I can sit up."
Like, perspective on here, because what is loyalty, right? Because like, if I'm taking care of you and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, if I'm a person, this is not me. I'm gonna make sure this is not me. But if I'm a person that says sex isn't the way I show loyalty to you, then, but if that's not how she thinks, then you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I feel like loyalty is just kind of like a little shaky, a little bit. You see what I'm saying?
Because everybody's loyalty is different.
Yeah, like what is loyalty? Like what's your perspective of loyalty?
I feel like I'll put it in words: trust, communication, and learn how to hear each other out. I feel like that's my three.
Are y'all loyal to somebody that y'all first met?
What you mean?
Like, like we talking about being a good person. Like, if I just meet you, are you loyal to? Like, is my word? Like, is your word loyal? Like,
that's gonna take time. That's gonna take building.
You think it take time? Like, and that's another thing. Like, I feel like when you first meet people, you should greet them like you've been to them.
Yeah,
Until
sure.
you do me bad, like I have. If I meet you today and we just met, I have 1,000% loyalty to you until you cross me.
Cause you ain't gave me no reason to not be loyal to you.
That's why I said,
okay, cool. It depends. All right. I get what you're saying. So like, if I just met you right now, yeah, for sure. I'm not talking about like intimate,
Yeah, okay.
Nah, that takes good. If I'm trying to be with you, we gotta build it.
I feel like that's still the same way. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll be honest. Bro. I feel like if I'm about to be for real with a female, like, I don't think I should want to warm up to you. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no warm. Like, I feel like if you don't.
True.
Go ahead.
Okay.
People always talk about like how you go on dates with people for the first time you meet their representative. When you go on a date with me, you meeting the real me. So it ain't no questions and no like nothing going backtrack to it like you wasn't doing this before, but you doing it. Nah, I was doing this day one. Like that's why I feel like you should just come meet people and be, especially intimate. Intimate really more.
That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like
it's more. I feel like it's more than just.
No, when I say it's more, I feel like that's more important that you come open-hearted.
Yeah,
but that's not everybody though.
But then,
a lot of people come with intentions.
Generation, bro.
But look though,
a lot of people come with intentions, bro.
But look, see what I'm saying? But look, then you coming in intimate, right? You don't want to scare this person away though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can be open heart and you can get your back stab at the same time. In this generation, you can be open. You can be open and you got to get your heart broke.
I've been thinking like that. I'm like, if it happened to me, like, if I'm openly hearted and nothing in my defense mechanism said like, yo, something going on, it was meant to happen, bro. I was going to hard, bro.
See, that was you got to build to that because like, I ain't gonna just come out the jump and be open.
Now, all right, so look, what if you don't come out the jump openly hearted? And she's an open-hearted person.
I'm gonna feel her vibe.
No, I'm saying, but like even if you feel her vibe, but she just like now y'all all tell me I'm lying. Every man in here got one. Like it's a girl that just got away from you though. Like you liked her, but she ain't.
Okay.
Say I'm lying.
Nah, you the only one. You the only one. I don't think I can We might not be at that stage.
Yeah, I don't think we got that far yet.
What I'm saying is like you lose something that you really thought you liked.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But like you thought you liked her, but the whole time she said you ain't giving me enough. You see what I'm saying?
But they come back to communication though.
Cold world.
Let me know that.
For sure.
But some females
She ain't gonna say that.
They don't want to be communicate that.
You wanna know why? How would you feel if a girl came to you and said you're not giving me enough?
All right, cool. I'm gonna show you then. All right, I'm glad you let me know that.
I don't know if I take that.
Alright, so it depends on who is coming from. If I like you like that,
That's what I'm saying.
if I like you like that, you saying like, oh well, maybe I do need
Okay,
stuff
that's
up.
what I'm saying.
But if I don't like you, somebody ain't give you enough. Then go.
See, now I gotta be the older one.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even deal, like I ain't gonna lie. Now I gotta sound like one of them.
Here you go. Come on, come on.
I ain't even deal with somebody that you know that.
You just wasting time. I feel you.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm past that point in my life, bro. Like all that wasting time, bro. This time is so precious, bro. And the time that we here and like the stuff you can really.
That boy done got wise.
Like the stuff you can really complete in the times that it, like, bro, I promise you. And me and Shamar be talking about this. Like the times that we like, you going 4 in the morning to go slide on the girl.
Wow.
You gotta wake up in the morning like,
Yeah.
I'm on, and you thinking on the you thinking on the drive there. You like, bro, why am I doing this? You
still driving though. Still going.
It's like all the time, like, and bro, I'm telling you, if you haven't got to that point yet, it's gonna get to it. But you're gonna look at that and be like, bro, I just waste 8 hours on travel time.
Yeah.
There, back, spending time there. I could have did this. What am I doing, bro?
Yeah.
And then you look up and it's the end of the year. You done waste your whole summer, 3 months gone.
Yeah.
The whole fall party, 3 months gone. Homecoming, all of that.
Man.
December and November get here, bro. It start looking shaky and everybody doing New Year's resolution goals.
Yeah, he right though.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I said like, pay attention to your time, and I think that really make you more valuable. As I realized, like, you come in the room, bro, and people ain't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
You bring value to that room. You see what I'm saying?
That's real. But I feel like being in college, man, for me, like,
I know that's hard.
it's a whole, man, like, what? Everybody outside. Like, of course, you know what I'm saying? You need, like, for sure, all right, so I ain't gonna lie. I probably partied a little more than I should have this semester. But we still handle business, you know what I'm saying? We finished with all B's, praise the Lord, you know what I'm saying? But still, though, like, you hear, see what I'm saying? That's it. I fought tooth and nail for them B's. But anyway, but, like, hearing about, like, all this stuff going on around you, like, of course, like, you know what I'm saying? You need to be in the library, but, you know what I'm saying? Everybody outside, like, you know what I'm saying? And then freshman year, like, you ain't got, like, you talking about mental, like, maturity, right? Like, you really not there yet. So, like, you gonna go to that party for sure. But, like,
What you be saying? You gotta do that homework for the street.
see what I'm saying? Some folks do their homework in the street, man. For real, though.
No. I don't know what you talking about.
Our final topic is positivity. What's something in y'all life that y'all had to be positive in a situation, no matter what?
I feel like something that everybody can relate to is just financially.
Man,
what?
what?
Everybody that been through that time where it's just like, bro, I need it. Like, I need it. And having that faith in God to where it's like, it's gonna happen regardless. Me and Mario was talking about this earlier when we were setting up. And I was just like telling him like, bro, I have so much faith in what I'm doing and what God got for me now. It's just like, bro, I live so freely.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so at peace. Like, I ain't, like, I don't know where she had. The girl was taking pictures, bro, but she was like, you must be having a really good day. I'm like, why you say that? I said, you look like you having a good day. You smiling. I'm like this every day. Just for the simple fact is because, like, bro, why not? I'm living. I'm blessed. I got a roof. I got something to eat. Like, the problems that we be stressing out,
It could be so much worse.
That's something I had
It
to
could be
learn
so
for like the
much
past
worse.
like 3 months. What I've been really building on, like being at peace with myself and being alone, and like really being happy for what I got and not what like I don't have.
Yeah, most
Indeed,
definitely.
though.
And I was just telling Jwalt earlier, like, it got to the point where like now coming back from school, like I'm at peace with like having a lot to do. I'm at peace like being stressed. Cause like listen man, if I didn't have nothing, like if I didn't have nothing going on for myself, I'm trying to find stuff to do. Like I'm like, bro, I don't got nothing going for my life. That's a different story. But when you got stuff going, you got stuff coming like this, you just like, man, I got a lot to do. I'm stressed. Like I'm just becoming peace with it. Like it's cool. Like it's gonna get done. I'm gonna figure the way.
Cause what I tell you earlier when we was talking about it, I was like, bro, who said this was gonna be easy, bro?
Yeah,
who said it was gonna be easy? Who said life was gonna be easy? And then I think about it like that, and then think about all the struggles and the stress we have. But think about how many people can be blessed. Yeah. How many different generations and lives can really, real deal, be blessed by us. Just the little stuff we doing right now. Just the little 6 hours, a little 5 hours here, 2 hours here, a little podcast here. Just by that, like how much generations, people around your mom, your grandma, your brothers, your siblings, your family, your friends. You see what I'm saying? You can touch everybody with that. So.
Indeed. And another thing, what he said about the financial thing, bruh. They don't really tell you, like, they be like struggling college student, like broke college student, like, but that's not real. That just is real for real, bro. Like,
how you got that much time with your life?
Exactly, twin. I got school, I got community service to do, like work 45 minutes away, twin. Then that gas money, twin. I gotta wait for the check to come. Who finna put gas in the check to get to work? You know what I'm saying?
I be trying to scratch out $20 fine.
Man, what?
I be trying to scratch them $20 to Friday.
You talking about 20? I'm talking about 15. Oh God, man.
So we're gonna finish up in this last question. How does your positivity affect somebody else? How can I like explain that?
Why y'all looking at me, bro?
I feel like, cause you the OG, on her.
Yeah, you started off for us, and we go off you, really.
But I feel like a way, like my positivity, like I feel like everybody in this room, like low key know me, like y'all know I'm always smiling, like I'm always joking, like it really never serious at all, like you know what I'm saying, like never ever. I ain't gonna lie, I need to lock in on that. But anyway, I feel like that's really like it's a good thing because I feel like we all need to have that one person in our life. So we're like, even like when like stuff is going like very, very bad, like we still look at this person like smile, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's always gonna be okay, and like, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna see a better day for sure. So I just feel like we all need that one person in our life to like, you know what I'm saying, like bring us that smile, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when my boy was in Fairmont, man. That boy was out there going through it. I call him sometimes, I say, twin, pick your chin up, bro. Oh God, twin, pick your lip up, twin.
I walk around there like
man,
my whole life, bro.
For real, bro.
It's cloudy, it's snowing, it's cold.
Right.
It's cold, bro. Look, bro, I'm going to class with 2 coats on, white class, and you like, it ain't cold, but it's snowing out there. The nose is running out. I'm like, bro, it's cold, bro. I trim, but yeah, what you got to say about that?
I'm going on Jwalt.
You want me to go in?
Yeah.
Shit. Man, if I had to be honest, like, my positivity, I'll just say, like, just being me. Just trying my hardest to be being every room I walk in and just give everybody, like I was saying earlier, my real self.
Yeah.
No facade. You see what I'm saying? And just being true to myself. I feel like that too. Just showing. Because I feel like if I walk in the room and I'm smiling and I'm happy, they
gonna look at you already like, what he smiling about?
I'm like,
oh God.
I'm living, I'm blessed. So I feel like just bringing that light and that aura. You know?
Literally, as long as you happy around other people, bro, how can you be mad? Like,
Exactly.
But check on your strong friends, though.
Facts. Everybody goes through something at one point in time.
That's real. So we're gonna, for the audience, we're gonna do like a little questions. If y'all have anything y'all want to ask, or anybody y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, general statements. If y'all want to ask a question, y'all want to ask each other questions. Just, you know,
I want to speak on, indeed.
Anything y'all want to speak on, anything that we talked about, y'all can capitalize on.
You got a testimony?
Yeah.
Come on up to the mic.
Most definitely.
I have a question.
Yeah, most definitely.
What do you feel like is the hardest part about being black and white?
Ooh. She hit it hard.
Yeah. You got that.
Yeah. Y'all gonna make me go first?
Yeah.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
I don't know if it's really.
Yeah.
So what is the hardest thing about being a black male in this generation right now?
I feel like the hardest thing. That's a good question. That's
Some I feel like for me, twin, like I feel like, dang, what was I gonna say?
I can't think.
I feel like it's a lot of pressure on us to like.
Yeah.
It's like so many things like I feel like it's all on us, low key. Like women, of course, like they have their struggles for sure, but I feel like they look to us to like, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta stick out to them a lot. Like it's a lot of like, I don't know if I want to say like, how can I put it to them? Like the females look to us to like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have a nice car, like saying, gotta dress nice, all that. Like they want to already come to us when we're at like our height already. Like
I feel like that comes from social media though.
You know what I'm saying? That comes from social media as well, for sure. Seeing people like who like Quan and stuff on Instagram, like bro got 4 cars, like you know what I'm saying, like a penthouse, all that stuff. So like then like these younger females, like they looking at us to like have that already low key, like, and I feel like they add a lot of stress to us already because like we already got stuff going on besides that, like.
And I'm talking to the mic. She said, "What's the hardest thing being a black male in this generation?"
Well, if I had to say something, I just feel like the lifestyle shot. And I feel like the reason I said those words is just because of social media. Like you were saying, like being able to be in a relationship with a girl, but she can see what a rapper is doing 24/7 if you posting on his story. You see what I'm saying? Or she can just see anybody. Like I feel like the fact that you can see so much, like I was saying earlier, would you want the same stuff that you wanted if you couldn't see it? Like if you wasn't able to see it. And I feel like the same way about relationships and the same way about all of that. Like as a black man and competing with people, I feel like it's always in competition, which it shouldn't be. I feel like the only person you should be in competition with is yourself. Yeah. But a lot of black men don't see that in today's generation. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much I can see. Like I can see you, like he was saying, I see you driving a Hellcat. You younger than me. And if I don't got a car up to par, how you think I feel?
Indeed.
You see what I'm saying? Like it'd be the little stuff, and then like how a black man think everybody like they say we defensive, like we always. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, but we low key are.
Indeed.
Like if you see, I promise you, if y'all see somebody right now on Instagram flexing money, what y'all gonna say?
Need some of that money,
Like, you see somebody flexing some money for real, like what would y'all say?
I need to go run it up too. Like.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like just a lifestyle shock of being able to see everything.